This audio is called The Power of Emotional Wisdom. Wisdom is the creative outcome of knowledge and experience integrating and joining together, and it's our emotions that inform this process and make it possible. Our emotions are continually live and online. Like a navigational system, they're continually informing us. When we talk about quality of life, we're talking about the way that we feel. Our emotions let us know when life is going well, and in no uncertain terms, they let us know when it's not. And it's through our emotions that we learn and that we develop our understanding. Wisdom is dependent upon our capacity to listen to and understand our emotional experiences. Our emotions underpin every aspect of our well-being. When we talk about our mental health, we're not simply talking about our mind and the way that we think. We're talking about the way that we feel. And we all know that when we're emotionally stressed or unhappy, this will have a massive impact on our physical health and well-being. Wisdom is an internal journey. It's dependent upon our ability to trust our own inner experience and our own inner voice, and to be responsive to this. Our emotions are integral to every aspect of our lives and to our very experience of being. If we're shut off from our emotions, then we simply cannot arrive at a place of integrity, a place of connectedness or of wholeness, either internally or externally. Wisdom is dependent upon our capacity for reflective thought. To integrate our experiences and transform them into a wealth of understanding, we'll need to develop an internal place of reflection, a place of curiosity and interest. Paradoxically, reflective thought is both a place of stillness and yet also a place of profound growth and therefore a place of movement. When we develop an internal space inside of our mind where we're open to receiving, it enables us to be engaged in a continual state of real experience, where every moment of life becomes a journey of interest and possibility. This is why mindfulness and meditation are so incredibly valuable. Wisdom is dependent on our ability to receive. For us to be able to integrate our experiences in ways that inform us and build our internal growth and resilience, we need to be open to receiving. If we've been brought up in a world in which our ability to make choices was not supported or encouraged, or indeed if our entitlement to choice was in any way violated, then we may have learned to defend against receiving. And this will get in the way of our capacity to develop wisdom. We may be locked into a more defensive way of living, rather than being open to our greatest possibility. Wisdom results from a healthy relationship between our emotions and our mind, and for this relationship to flourish, we're going to need to learn a fluent emotional language and a good emotional vocabulary. It's impossible to fully integrate experience and thought without an emotional language. Emotional intelligence is exactly this. Emotional intelligence is our mind's ability to develop a language that allows us to interpret and make sense of the way that we feel. This in turn allows us to process our life experiences and turn them into a bank of healthy knowledge that supports us and fuels our ability to navigate our lives successfully. Wisdom is a state of well-being, and it's not static. It's a continual process of evolution. It's a natural process of continual growth and integration. Integration is the key. It's not an end goal, it's a journey. And true integrity is being fully available to participate in that journey. Integrity is the birthplace of possibility and the birthplace of our fullest potential. Wisdom is the ultimate state of integration. It's a connectedness and a relatedness between all aspects of our lives, both internally and externally. It's a meeting place where we can define our autonomy and yet at the same time stand vulnerable in the uncertainty that surrounds us, trusting in our own inner knowing and responding intuitively and organically to our daily life experiences. Wisdom is dependent upon the health of the relationship between our mind and our emotions. This is the most influential and significant relationship you'll ever have in your adult life. And the honesty and the congruence of this relationship will determine the shape of your adult life and the shape and the direction of your actions, and therefore the shape of the world that you live in. True courage is about looking inwards, not outwards. Being able to stand firm in a place of vulnerability and to flourish and grow with honesty and humility is a strength beyond measure. This is the power of emotional wisdom. Thank you for listening and take care. This is copyrighted material 2014. Jenny Burgess, The A to Z of Emotional Health.